Hello, it's Philip Taylor speaking from Richmond Green Chambers, and I'm looking today at a book from Jordan's. It's a book called Local Authority Liability. 3 simple words. It's this book here. That's the front cover, the side and the back. It's now in a 5th edition. It's been written by 2 people, John Morrell and His Honour Judge Richard Foster. Now we've given it a title, The Compensation Culture. How much is your local authority liable? Here is a comprehensive survey, and that's really partly what this is about. You can see the book itself. It's very much a stable of the Jordan's Publishing group. There are paragraph numbering at the side and footnotes at the bottom, which is to give additional resource information. A very useful and detailed index at the back. And do read, apart from looking at things like the abbreviations and case law at the front, do have a look at all the cases there, and have a look at the foreword to the current edition, because that gives you an idea of where we are at the moment. The actual foreword to this 5th edition is from the Right Honourable Sir Roger Carnwarth, who is Lord Justice of Appeal, of course, and Senior President of Tribunals. Now, we've written quite a bit about this, which is on the web and in the journals, but this is what we say in simple terms. The popularly received book, which is this book, now published in a 5th edition, is widely regarded as the definitive guide for practitioners dealing with claims against local authorities. It's a difficult area, and one that I think is very balanced with this book in the way it goes about its business and tries to achieve its goals. If you're a lawyer, therefore, dealing with general common law and public sector claims, or a local authority or insurance industry professional, I think you'll need this book. Now, as I say, Sir Roger Carnwarth has actually referred to this important book, quote, as a valuable source of reference for judges, practitioners and students. Remember the golden rule as an advocate. Always remember your judge and remember what they will be looking at, because this is the sort of book I would expect to see on the judicial bench. So it's worth knowing about, because obviously they may well refer to it. So you want to know, be a little bit ahead of the pack, if you like, and know what they're looking at. The grand total of claims launched against local authorities continues to increase apace, partly because of the intrinsic nature of authorities as providers of public services. So therefore this book is extremely useful, most claims being based in tort, of which the major concern of this book sort of revolves around. And it's against that backdrop of what is known as the compensation culture that we've given it the title of this review. I think it's important to bear in mind that there's been a lot of publicity about what we call a compensation culture, but at the end of the day there has to be some balance coming into it, and there are of course a number of interesting, sometimes quite amusing cases which are examined. The book has been researched and written effectively by a team of barristers and solicitors, and contains the necessary resources which we think will be of great help to any further research you're undertaking. Obviously you've got useful European materials here as well, and as I've indicated there's a good index at the back. Now, as far as we're aware, this is the only book that deals exclusively with this specialist sort of area within local authority liability in such a complete and comprehensive way. So if you're involved professionally in this matter, it's a book we think you should have. What the authors have done is stated the book reflecting cases decided up to March 2012. I found it fascinating. You'll see the comments on the back from other people, but it's a good book and it's one you should have in your library. So can I thank the authors and Jordan's for an excellent publication. Bye bye.